Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. When I'm riding from El Cajon back to San Diego or the other way, I'm always thinking about the best route for me to take to get where I need to go and also to make it as least challenging as possible. Right now we're on Navajo, and I decided to take Navajo because I want to get someplace on Princess View Drive, just off of Mission Gorge, but it didn't seem reasonable to take Gulf Crest or Jackson to Mission Gorge only to climb a hill and come back down and then turn on to Princess View. So I decided to take Navajo here and turn on Waring right here, and we'll pick up Princess View this way. That way there's just less climbing involved for me. Now, I was in a bike lane, as you might have seen, just a little bit of paint in the gutter, and then we get to Waring, and there's nothing. There's just parking and then 2 lanes for um, drivers to use as the priority. Obviously, I'm supposed to use this also, but there's no markings or design to suggest that I should be using it. And that's weird, because this is a residential neighborhood. There are houses on both sides, and behind those houses are more houses. And one would think that it would be easy to bike around in a residential neighborhood, but that's not the case. I'm blowing this red light because there's nobody else here, and I don't want people racing up behind me when they see a green light up ahead. So with that light still red, I cross through the intersection, hoping that anybody behind me will get slowed down by that still red light. It's a negotiation. I gotta do this every time I ride. Once again, I have no idea why there's not real infrastructure over here, especially when it picks up. When we get to Princess View, you'll see that beyond the light is a bike lane painted, and I don't think the geometry changes that much. I could be wrong. It's possible that this buffer in the middle of the entire road changes in such a way that it affords a few more feet after a certain point. But still, at the very least, I feel like roads like this should be bus bike lanes. You can keep the parking, but I don't know why a residential street like this needs as much room as it has. Also, every one of these homes has a driveway to store cars in. So a bunch of people are backed up at a light here. I'm just gonna use this parking, I suppose. And then this is Princess View. This is what I wanted to show you. I've never ridden on this before. It is a steep decline, and one of the things that I think I'm always negotiating, once again, is just what road to take to get where you need to go in a very hilly area like San Diego. We have a lot of elevation. We have a lot of places that we have to figure out, do we actually want to do this? Princess View I've never taken because it is a monster hill. Like, I must be going over 30 miles an hour right now, just in the downhill. I'm riding the brakes a little bit because there is a stop sign up ahead, which is kind of cool. Not every road like this has some sort of design to slow drivers down and to slow me down. There's no bike lane though. Once again, residential area. And who knows why there's not an actual bike lane here. Maybe the hill is so steep they understand that most people in their right mind would not want to ride on this. But we don't have a lot of alternatives. South of here, the only real way up is to weave through back roads, or Zion is the next big hill. And if we went to the right up here, we'd have Jackson. I'm not going all the way to Mission Gorge here. I'm going to dip into this parking lot because there's a business I want to go to. When people ride bikes, they stop and shop places. We use our money, and I want to buy something. I want to check into buying something. I also noticed there are a bunch of hearses in here, so if anything happens to me, at least I know they can carry my body away. I am going to engage in commerce and spread some money around, and then I'm going to get on Mission Gorge, drive less, and ride a bike. Thanks.